I don't know where to start. Do y'all even remember me? I've been gone for way too long. Hi, my name is Kay, and I used to create a lot of content. I was actually posting every single day. But then he hit me. As in he, I mean God. Through everything I went through in the last few years, I never stopped to really grieve. And if I had it my way, I probably would have never stopped to grieve. Losing my dad, my mom, and separating from my partner of 8 years, that was like a blow to the chest times 3. But creating content was my only outlet. It was the one thing that gave me purpose in life. I woke up every morning excited to record and reading all your comments at night before I go to bed. So when God told me to put it down, I struggled. I really didn't understand why he told me to, and I was in the beginning stages of learning who he was. So I was trying to make sure that was him telling me. But how you know it's God and not you, it makes you feel uncomfortable. I enjoy creating content, so me stopping made me uncomfortable. But I did, and that was the start of a journey that I wouldn't change for the world. I started reading my Bible from the very beginning, and I finished in under a year. But I didn't just read my Bible, I actually studied my Bible. Because at this stage in my life, I've tried it every other way. What we don't understand is, yeah, your way might work for a little while, but it always leads you back to situations or positions that you don't want to be in. So because I had done it my own way for the last 30 years, it was time for me to give God a try. Best decision I ever made. I can't even begin to express to you all of the things that God has done in the last year. I've been through some of the hardest seasons of my life, but like I said, I wouldn't change it for the world. Everything that I experienced in this last year has shaped me into the woman that I was called to be. Even more, the woman that I always saw myself being. I always knew I had a greater purpose at life. I just didn't know how to get to it. I always knew I was called to be different. I just didn't know how to be different. But when I say, but God, the things that he has taught and shown me surpasses everything that I thought I knew in the last 30 years of my life. Now, I'm not going to act like following God is easy, because it's not. And honestly, when you start following God, everything gets worse. But there's a purpose in that too. Because in Romans 8:28, he said, all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and were called according to his purpose. And who would believe that little old me was called according to his purpose? Y'all, as I'm even recording this, I'm just sitting here smiling, thinking back of all the things that God has done. Even getting a little teary-eyed. But I said all that to say, your girl is back. I'm not sure how often I'll be posting because I was called to some people. So I'm going to need a mental break every now and then. In this season of my life, furthering God's kingdom comes first and everything else second. So I'm hoping y'all didn't go too far and y'all ride along for this journey, because I'm just getting started.